Once again, tensions between the US and Canada are becoming clearly visible this time. The dispute is centered on the aviation industry of both countries. Recently, President Trump has threatened to impose a 50% tariff on all aircraft manufactured in Canada. Not only that, he also suggested that Canada's major aerospace company Bombardier could lose their certification to operate in the United States. According to Trump, these measures will remain in place until Canada approves and certifies aircraft made by the American company Gulfstream. Trump made this statement openly on his social media platform Truth Social. He issued a clear warning, saying that if Gulfstream aircraft are not approved immediately, the United States will impose heavy tariffs on every aircraft coming from Canada. The issue stems from the fact that Canada's Aviation Authority has so far not granted certification to some Gulfstream aircraft. Angered by this delay, Trump has now threatened Canada with new trade penalties. Since this announcement, there has been significant unrest within the aviation sector. Experts warn that if these measures are implemented, the impact will not be limited to Canada alone. U.S. airlines could also suffer major consequences. Several large U.S. airlines rely heavily on Canadian-made aircraft for regional and domestic routes. If these planes are restricted, connectivity to smaller cities and rural areas could be severely affected. Bombardier has also responded to the controversy. The company stated that it has taken note of the U.S. President's remarks and is in continuous contact with the Canadian government regarding the issue. Bombardier expressed hope that the dispute between the two countries will be resolved soon so that air travel and passengers are not negatively impacted. According to available data, more than 5,000 Canadian-made aircraft are currently registered in the United States. These include business jets, regional aircraft, and helicopters. Hundreds of Bombardier business jets, such as the Global Express series, are operating across the U.S. However, a major question remains: can Trump actually cancel aircraft certifications? Because, in the United States, the authority to certify or revoke aircraft approval lies with the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA. Under existing regulations, an aircraft's certification can only be revoked for safety-related reasons, not for economic or political disputes. It is important to note that tensions between the US and Canada have been steadily increasing for some time. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has previously stated that Canada should reduce its dependence on the US and expand trade relations with other countries. Following these remarks, President Trump had earlier threatened to impose tariffs of up to 200% on Canada, particularly after the Canadian Prime Minister returned from a visit to China. Additionally, Prime Minister Mark Carney has expressed concern over alleged U.S. support for certain separatist elements within Canada. He has emphasized that the United States must respect Canada's sovereignty. Now, the biggest question is how long this dispute between the United States and Canada will continue. What are your thoughts on this issue? Share your opinion in the comments section below.